I believe in female intuition, and I know. I don't want to say the reason because it's too graphic.
You didn't have to be graphic. You could say yes or no.
So when I was with him,
you don't have to be graphic.
Let's be charade.
I just realized something, like obviously with my body, like anyways, but compared to how my health was in the relationship to compared to how my health was outside the relationship, if you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. Like I was clean outside the relationship, but inside that relationship I wasn't.
So he hadn't created a sacred space like what
exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
He was disrespecting.
He was creating the sacred space with the lesbian under the blanket.
He was a community.
God damn, man! If you're gonna do something, strap up in it, like you know what I'm saying, like.
Well, you shouldn't be dripping that anyway.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Like, can I just be frank? Yeah. If you're willing to have a kid outside of relationship, yeah, like, isn't it like incumbent on me to not necessarily take you seriously because you don't want to lock me down in terms of marriage, yeah? So that means you're willing to leave me at any point in time if you have a disagreement with me or you're not really feeling what I'm doing. So there's a lack of attachment there. So why are you worried about who I'm with? Like, who else I'm with?
Who are you talking to here?
No, just in general.
Oh.
Why would a girl be worried about who I'm with?
Depends on the situation.
What?
Like, if she knows that you like her in a sexual way.
If you've been together like 5 or 6 years, I think like you know, I think he would be bothered about who I was with, like whether we were in or not in a committed relationship. Like,
yeah, I get that, but I can't judge you though, and I can't be like, you know, like I could think, do you know what, my girl, there's no way I've been with my girl for 6 years and she ain't slipped up once. Like, do you know what I mean? Like thinking in 2023, but if she's able to, I don't want to say, I'm not encouraging no girl out here. I'm not encouraging no girl out here to do.
Do you not think there's anyone that doesn't cheat?
Say that again?
Like, do you not think there are people out here that exist that don't cheat?
Yeah, of course, but where are they? What, they wearing fairy rings or something? Like,
there's actually
I believe in.
Are they fasting right now? Like, what? Who are we talking about? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, wait, what's going on? Like, I know the games, so anytime, like, I'm just prepared for you, the cheatee, to cheat.
You can be prepared, but at the same time, if you there's preparation and being like realistic. Like I wasn't blind to the fact of who my son's father was, and I'm still not blind. If I got back with him, I wouldn't be like, oh no, like I see you, I know you.
Yeah, but I think his point is like cheating is something that can be worked through, and we act like it's not.
Yeah,
it's like, and so it's like it kind of goes back to the me culture where it's like my feelings before anything, and like, you know, you weren't married. I don't think you had kids or anything, right?
Oh no.
Yeah. But so I think it's a little different outside of a relationship. Like when you're dating, you can pick what you want, what you don't want. But like when it comes to having kids, it's like it's supposed to be the family before you.
All right, question, Amiri.
Yeah, I was gonna be
question. You're married, yeah?
Yeah.
You find out that your missus, has been getting with her work husband.
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're leaving?
Oh my God, no, please.
And you see a video of her.
Oh my God, I'm
giving him head.
Oh.
Is that what happened to you?
They didn't have sex though, just head.
And he's holding her hair.
Are you getting a divorce?
Oh my God.
You got kids as well.
You got kids.
I'm not getting a divorce.
But isn't it okay to like?
And it was in your house.
Something, bro. I'm doing something.
Are you getting a divorce?
And it was in your house,
bro.
Is it okay to like someone? It's okay.
No, man.
Would you
what he said?
Would you forgive her?
Giving fellatio while
can it be worked through?
I thought it could be worked through.
Can it be worked through?
Wait, he just said. Wait. Let him answer. Go ahead.
I'm doing something, innit?
All right. So wait, your answer is you're going to cheat back?
No, he's going to commit a crime.
I'm going to commit a crime, bro. I'm going to commit a crime. This is crime worthy.
I think that female cheating is worse than male cheating.
What? It is.
It's
I agree with you.
Yes,
You're so right.
So much
it's female cheating. Look at. I don't condone either. The internet gets this wrong. I don't say do either. However, I think female cheating is 100 times worse than male cheating
because they mean it.
But it could still be worked through.
There's difference.
If for the kids, I'd say try.
If she's sober and she does it, and there's like explicit stuff going on, then it's harder to take than if she was just doing a little missionary while she's drunk.
Wait, is that what happened to you by any chance?
No, not me. Hypothetical.
Oh wow, you have a really good imagination.
Yeah, I'm doing something, man. But like to my point though, it's like I wouldn't like. Okay, why do we necessarily have the same rules for modern day relationships, than traditional relationships? Like back in the day, yes, we expect everyone to stay together because we were going to get married. Now everyone's doing their own thing. Everyone's independent. So why do you still expect me to be like an old school guy? Like that's faithful and that. I don't get it.
I didn't expect that.
Okay. Oh, you don't expect. Okay.
I don't expect anything. Whatever somebody, like, I can't expect, because that's where people get let down and hurt because their expectations. My expectations back then were so high of like what my feelings needed.
So I have a question. this might be offensive.
I've not been offended before.
Okay. All right. So is it fair of you? Like, would you want to have someone that's monogamous now?
That's an interesting question. I believe that men can choose to be monogamous. Do I believe that it's easy for a man to be monogamous? No.
No, I'm asking for your next relationship.
I would want that, yeah.
Do you think it's fair to want that when you have kids from two different fathers?
Yeah.
What does he get out of the deal?
Well, it depends on what you mean into monogamy. I wouldn't be cheating. I wouldn't be. If he wants an open relationship, because I've explored the idea of polyamory and polygamy as well, and I've looked at all the dynamics. I wouldn't write it out, and I wouldn't rule it out. I wouldn't rule anything out. It's a discussion that I would have to have depending on the relationship with that person.
Because I just find it that like ladies, they're more of the kind of people that would do one at a time. So it would be like, she'll be so quick to leave the relationship if she wanted to get rid of me and start something fresh, which is completely okay. But for me, how I work is different as a man. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not trying to leave my girl because, you know what I'm trying to say? So it's different how we view sex in terms of genders.
Yeah, but men get castigated regardless if they step outside. Yeah, let's say. I
mean, I don't think you should do that in marriage, obviously. But if we're in this relationship, quote unquote, we're together, then.
So you would rather so you would say that you're more polygamous than.
Oh, everyone knows this already. I
don't know. I don't know this. That's why I'm asking.
Wait, Mary, a second. Mary, educate the panel. Tell them.
Yes, please.
Yeah, it is.
That's an assumption that we would know.
All right. So I'm of the opinion that I would rather have wives with an S than have girls. Yeah, I don't see why. If I was to ask all four of you girls right now, is it okay for me to be single and sleep with 20 girls if they're completely consentful, if I want to? You'd be like, yeah. So why can't I do it with 4 wives that I want to look after? I want to give them a house. I want to marry them. I want to nurture. Why? What's the problem?
I have friends that do that.
Can I ask why wouldn't you be satisfied with one wife?
What do you mean?
Like, would you be satisfied with one wife?
Would you be satisfied with eating vanilla flavor ice cream all your life?
That's how you view women.
How I view? No, that's no. I'm just asking you a question.
Ice cream's good. I don't.
What if that woman that you was not vanilla? She was like some spicy chili taco. Like,
I mean, no. That's literally the point.
Who said it has to be vanilla?
It could be anything. I'm not gonna like. Okay, so I love water because it hydrates me. I would die if I did not have water. It replenishes me. Like sometimes my lips are so dry. I just need it. And it keeps me alive. But that don't mean I don't want to get a Mirinda sometimes. Like I'm not gonna live on Mirinda, but do you know what I'm trying to say? Like
I get what you're saying, but sometimes you can get that with the same chick. Like she can be a nurse one night, the next night she can tell you what.
It's still the same vagina.
Different. Yeah, it's
still the same vagina.
I mean, there's a phrase they say it's like you can't compete with new. So it doesn't really, because it doesn't really matter what you do. New is still.
That's what when I asked my previous, why, like this was like years after we weren't together. I was like, why do you do it? And he was like, it's just different vagina.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's like, oh, okay.
Was he emotionally monogamous to you?
I mean, he's not the most. He's really, really logical. So I mean, he's not like outwardly emotional anyway. So I mean,
you had a whole other relationship though.
Yeah. But I mean, what I'm saying is like, so obviously he wasn't emotionally monogamous to me because he did have another whole relationship. But I mean, like for me to look at and be like, oh, he's really in love with that person. I mean,
does it hurt? Like, because it's like for me,
does it hurt finding out that someone dipping in someone else's vagina? Of course.
If I'm going on for the same example with the water, just because I like Mirinda, that does not diminish water, the feelings I have for water in any way.
Of course not, but I'm a woman. I'm not a man. So for me to think like that. It took me many years to really put myself in the mind of a man. I was thinking from my heart, not from a man's penis.
Do you know what's mad though? The idea of having 4 wives might sound good, yeah, until you've got to maintain all 4 wives.
Well, what's what?
And all 4 houses and all 4
Yeah, like to maintain, like, say you got a kid with all 4 women, you got to maintain 4 different households.
Yeah,
Well,
it's the same as if I had 4 baby mothers.
Well, actually,
That's a headache.
instead of
I wouldn't
putting
even
it-
want to sign up to that.
Instead of putting your money in an ISA bank, you put it in a house and you get the wife. It's like almost employing an employee when you have 4 wives. You can make it work for you.
They
I'm
say
not
it. They
I'm
say
trying to
it's
think of a
like-
business.
Sounds like a headache to me.
I mean, to be fair, like that's been done throughout all of history, always.
And they say
Wait, what do you mean headache though?
8,000 years ago, 17 men reproduced, or 17 women reproduced for every 1 man. So that's the way they've always done it. I'm not for, like, I don't want to do that. But it's kind of like, how am I supposed to look at the world and say, don't do what you've always done?
Yeah.
So
How can you
Just
say that?
maintaining 4 different
like-
relationships is a headache.
Yeah,
No,
I
but-
mean, they did.
no, but Baird, think about it this way. If I'm pissed off with Michelle, I'm not pissed off with Angela. So me and Michelle don't need to break up. I just take a couple days out because I'm over here. You know what I'm saying? She knows I'm not all over the roadsides. She knows exactly where I am. She knows how to contact me. She could come over and say hi if she wants. The
Get in
kids
the
are
bed.
playing together or whatever. Yeah, I'm out. I'm on the next one.
Mary, what's the most amount of girls you've spoken to at one time?
Yo. Yo, listen. There was a point in time, listen, I was called Mr. Message Me. You get me, Carl? I would just copy paste that message.
Wow.
But,
the same message.
bro, I'll change the name of it.
sorry. When I say talking to, like actively
Having sex.
going
Oh.
on dates, hooking up with, whatever.
God damn. Jeez. I don't even know if I should say this, bro. A couple.
A couple, just 2.
No,
a couple
that's-
as
a couple is
okay,
not.
more or less than 7.
Oh no, 7 is a lot. That's no,
Too
it's
many.
never. Yeah, it's
Okay,
too many.
so more than 3.
Around 3.
And were you dating them all, like actively dating, or was it just like hookups? Netflix and chill?
It was a mixture. Everyone had their different stages in the relationship.
And were they aware of that, or?
Not all of them, but at some point, some of them. And
So
then I made them
then
see. Yeah.
Is that polygamy? Because isn't polygamy meant to be extremely open, honest?
Oh,
and-
that's basically me back in the days when I'm doing
Oh,
my thing.
okay.
Now I'm on marriage. I'm on a marriage thing.
Oh,
I
okay.
promise you, I'm on a marriage.
How many are you married to this far?
None. What do you mean? What?
I was just asking. Like,
No,
I
I'm
mean,
not married. Listen.
You just said
you-
I'm on a marriage thing, so that's why I was like, how many have you got? Because if you're gonna get 4, you've got time. You know.
Yeah, but I don't think it's fair that I marry one now while I'm in the situation I'm in, and then when I'm extremely wealthy, which I know I will be, to then marry another one.
Well, can you give
I
her the
think it
heads up?
works like
Can you give her the
that.
heads up first? Just say, listen.
I'm gonna be wealthy one day.
Yeah, and then there's going to be more of you.
Yeah, but then when the second one comes, she'd be like, "Listen, I held you down for all this time, and you are going to spend our money on this one."
There's going to
It's
be
like-
more of you.
But if they're okay with polygamy, they'll know about it from the beginning. A lot of women are okay with polygamy.
A lot of women say they're okay with it, but saying something and actually being okay with it is 2 different things. It's like a lot of girls, they'll be like, yeah, I don't mind just linking, and yeah, we could just do this linking thing. And then after 2 solid Congo man, then after, you know what I'm saying, when it swing left to right, all of a sudden, yeah, she wants the wifey now.
I'm curious. Who here has ever been in a talking stage? Like a talking.
What the hell is that?
What's
What
that?
do you mean?
You never,
know
you-
what you mean.
like
where you're not in a
dating,
relationship.
dating, hooking up, but without a relationship.
Oh yeah, that's what we're doing
Oh.
now. What do you mean? I'm not in a relationship.
Have you ever done that with a guy?
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
I mean, like that's how me and my son's dad
No.
started. I think.
I did
Like,
that with a chick.
Are you bi? Oh, hang on a minute. The girl that was under the duvet.
Yeah, you liked her, didn't
Were
you?
you and mine?
You liked her.
Bitch. No. It's, no.
So yes with the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's interesting because girls will say they're not like they only will do monogamy, but when you're doing a talking stage, it's basically non-monogamy.
But I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not talking to anybody.
Yeah,
else.
but he probably is.
Yeah, he probably is 100%.
I think-
But I mean, like,
So in a way, it's like just a different way of not doing.
I think
think when you've
anecdotally as well.
committed-
I think that happens a lot. I think women. I think a lot of girls will do that. They may have a boyfriend, but they'll be like talking to some other dudes. You know,
Wait, what?
on the back,
But that's
on the
cheating.
DM.
That's cheating.
Yeah,
She's
Well,
talking.
not physically. Well, yeah, no, I
She's
don't.
talking about not bro, no boyfriend. Like it's like most girls,
Like dating?
most
No.
girls, 2023.
No,
that's their situation.
No, he's right though, because
wait,
a
what?
lot of times, no, like girls will have a boyfriend but still be getting attention from other dudes. Because we'll be the first to judge men for cheating, but we don't talk about how we get attention from other dudes while we're in relationships. Like oftentimes girls will have open Instagrams. Oftentimes girls will be accepting messages from other guys. Oftentimes girls will be dressing really provocatively and going out, and then we'll point the finger at the guys and say, "Oh, well, you cheated." Well, I mean, you kind of cheated too by doing that, and that.
I just think
Posting bikini pics on Instagram, acting like you're not just
Oh, I
putting it
thought
all
you
out
said
there
you
for
did.
everyone
I
to
was like,
see.
what?
no, but I just think it depends on like the boundaries within your own relationship. Because if you had an open Instagram account before you got together, or he saw
He
the
was
type
sleeping
of,
with other girls before you got together.
yeah, but when you get in a relationship, if you come to the agreement that we're monogamous,
And he doesn't want you to have it.
Yeah, but the-
yeah, but no. But I'm saying if you come to the agreement that okay, he doesn't want you to
Then
have an
you-
open
then you
Instagram,
close it.
then
Right,
that's
but this
different.
is this is the
to
problem.
hold it
This is why
against
men
you-
get a bad deal today, because men are told they can't have standards. Because if a guy says close your Instagram, you can't go to the club, he's controlling, he's toxic,
He's
he's this,
abusive.
he's-
But then it's like-
and so men are always told they can't tell the girl anything.
But then why don't you seek out women who have a private Instagram account already?
Where?
Well, you can't. You can't slide in their DMs,
Do you
can
know
you?
what? Do you know what? There's a statistic that men tend to marry. I don't know if this is true. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Loose.
Men tend to marry women who are plain Jane. Like they get settled with a plain Jane.
Well,
Is that true?
I think guys will marry who they can get. To be honest, for the most part. I mean, I think if he can get the the 10, he's going to marry the 10. I think the reason guys, for the most part, do that is because that's what they reckon they can achieve.
Yeah, but when you say 10, do you mean like looks or do you mean like in terms of?
No,
how-
I mean, well, no, but to the question, does a guy prefer to marry a plain Jane? I'm saying I think in reality, the guy's going to want to marry the most attractive woman he can.
Yeah.
I do take your point though. There's a distinction between do you mean in terms of looks and in terms of personality. But I mean,
I've changed. So I used to think I would want like the most beautifulest girl in the world, whatever. But now I know I don't want the most beautiful girl in the world because like that comes with a lot of stress, bro. Like so much stress,
Especially
bro.
if you want 4.
Like walking down the road with a girl that's nice, like bro, no, it's not my sister. No, you can't chat to her. No, like, do you know what I mean? It's like, bro, it's like constant. Forget about him. He ain't. It's like, bro,
That's so true.
forget that. I'm just trying to get the normal thing, like
yeah.
The normal.
It's certainly a piece of advice that gets given to guys in the men's like online dating, whatever. In terms of your wife, you shouldn't be looks shouldn't be the main priority, and that's correct anyway, isn't it? Really, because let's face it, if you're talking about getting married, it's got to be a partnership. It's got to be something that works. So,
I think when it all boils down to it, everyone finds their level, innit?
Yeah. Yeah.
but I think that's actually,
So that's it. Everyone finds their level.
but that's
I love the way you smile afterwards.
But that's accurate though, isn't it? Because the truth is, I reckon most guys would want the swimsuit model who's also a really nice person and who's also really really modest
And doesn't do Instagram with a swimsuit model body.
Yes.
I find that attractive though. Like if my man posted my man posted a picture on Instagram and he looked really good and he had thousands of likes and people commenting, I'll be like, yes, like go you, like you're attractive.
But the problem is that average chicks get more attention than a top 1% dude.
Not only that, they're gonna say, "Go, lads, yeah, go on, you go, boy." But for gal, it's like, "Yo, when you come check me, blood, like what, like, yo, long time now, Michelle, where you been, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what manner, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's a difference, there's a complete difference. If a man's got his top off, it's like, ooh, you might see a little seedy, little, tongue out emoji, whatever, you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, you still want to get chirped, so you're making yourself available for the guy that you think is nice to come and chat to you, no?
But isn't a guy taking a really nice picture and posting it on his Instagram for obviously attention?
What kind of picture though? First track.
Yeah.
First track.
But guys taking first track pictures is weird anyway. Though.
Yeah. I don't think that's hella cringy. I'm not taking a picture for gal to like.
Someone sit in the mirror of the top of like, fucking
in the
weird.
bodybuilding world, it's like so normal.
Yeah, bodybuilders.
So why do you do it? Why do you post pictures of yourself online then?
I literally got like 8 pictures on my Instagram.
Yeah, so
but the each and every one was like an era for me. So when I look at it, I think, that one was there. I was chilling with these lot. I had the best time ever here. Boom, we went there. We did that. That one was in Trinidad. I remember that one. It's like that for me. Or this one was here. It was like me and my cousin and my friend. It's like that's the Three Musketeers. Boom, boom, boom. I'll always love them. Boom. That's like not for. I don't care what gal. Like I'll walk on the road and chat to gal. Just standard. It's not. Yeah, I don't need you to look at my Instagram. In fact, I'm trying to ask for your number. Do you know what I mean? Not like.
What about? Did you guys answer? What do you guys believe in divorce, and for what reasons?
Well, who's divorcing?
And why is that?
The couple, either or.
The people that are married.
There's a difference between a man divorcing and a woman divorcing.
Okay, tell me. What are valid reasons for divorce?
Cheating.